Well met, Star Travelers. Welcome back to the channel Moon Shadow Fantasy. I am your host, Maka, coming at you hooded and purple. It's a gaming guide, relax. You know how we do, no fluff and stuff, straight into the fight. We have a party of 8, however you only need 1 healer if you want to risk it and skip some more mechanics. You will need 2 tanks though. Separate your party into 2 teams at the very beginning. First mechanic is Shadow Spread, so everybody pick a cardinal direction. Take the initial hit and then move slightly to your right or left to dodge the second hit. Immediately after that is Big Spikes, Bad Faith. Find the dull side, either side. Once it goes off, move to the left or right, north or south to dodge the second hit. Next is Ravenous Assault, which is your tank buster. Simply mitigate this with your Hallowed Ground or Living Dead, whichever you got. Next is going to be doors or orbs. If it's doors, look at the door in the middle, find which way it's facing, run behind that door to the farthest door behind it, stand there as your safe zone, dash back in. If you do get orbs, because it is random, simply go to where there is not an orb in the far back, and that is your safe spot. DPS them down and you'll skip the rest of the phases. If for some reason someone dies due to Shadow Spread or what have you, you will get pizzas that fall down, AOES from the sky. Just everyone stack in the middle, burn the boss, heal through it. The vulnerability stacks you get from getting hit by the pizzas will not transfer over to phase 2. Starting phase 2, we're going to have the main tank go north, off tank go south, everyone else stay in the middle, attacking the ad, and the 2 tanks are going to just move clockwise and stand under every meteor that comes before you. At the same time, DPSs will get a tether attached to them. Simply move those off into the back, in between meteors, avoiding your tank at all costs. Then the party is going to split into their 2 teams to deal with that stack mechanic, while the tanks have a red marker AoE that they're going to pull off to the side, and that's it. End of phase 2. Phase 3 starts with 2 ads. Watch your debuff. You're either going to get fire or ice. You can only attack the ad of the opposite debuff that you have. So tanks, mind that. If you're hitting one and it's invulnerable to you, simply provoke the other ad, swap, burn them down. They will melt, and you do not have to worry about these tethers of the fire and ice variety at all whatsoever. That ends phase 3. They're short little mini phases, but there's lots of them. Phase 4 begins our first cheese. So the correct way to do this is tanks and healers in the middle. DPSs need to stand on the corners of 1 AoE, and everybody in the party needs to turn away from the eye, and the healers need to make sure that everybody is topped off to 100%. That's the way you're supposed to do it. The cheese way to do it is to just everyone stack in the middle, turn away from the boss, heals up. Some DPSs will get pushed off the map and die. Just res them. And if that happens, let's say you have 4 DPSs die and they all need resing, it's okay. You won't have to deal with any more mechanics other than the stack mechanic, which you just go into your 2 groups and handle that. But the boss will die no matter how many DPSs you lose. So it's okay if you don't do the mechanic exactly the way it's supposed to, but it's good if you just don't, if you just do the mechanic. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. So let's see, what number are we on? I lost count already. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. So the fourth phase is really simple. We're going to cheese this one too. Again, tank's going to go to the north side, main tank, and the off tank's going to go to the south side and deal with the meteors, the same as phase 2, and just move in a clockwise position dealing with your meteors. At the same time, one of your healers will get trapped in a bubble in the very center. DPSs break those out. Some of the DPSs will also get a red marker on them. Just move those AoEs off to the side, while also breaking free your healer. The off tank and main tank can also help with the breakout. You can reach that while you're dealing with your meteors. But this is why it's also a little bit hard to do it with one healer just for this part, because that one healer will get trapped and no one's going to get heals. If that's your case, just mitigate appropriately. Tanks, if you have heals, share it. So this is where we cheese. Everyone just goes to the middle and gets pushed back together. The way you're supposed to do this is healers and tanks at the 1 and 2. They get pushed back to deal with their stack mechanic, while the DPSs go to the north and south locations and get pushed back with their ice AoE under them, away from those who have the stacking marker, which is the healer and tank. But because of the massive burn that we're doing to this guy, we just all cheesed it and just went, you know what, go to the middle, because the damage that you get from those AoEs, it's not going to hurt. Yeah. So this is like the mini part-time mechanic before Phase 5. Simply smash your buttons as fast as you can, and yeah, you know how to do a time maneuver, I think. Never mind the green screen in the background. I just got that thing. I was going to use it to do some cool video effects, but our mascots decided that it would be a really nice, comfy place to take a nap. So, and that was too adorable to mess with them, so we're just going to leave that there. I'll show you a picture at the end while we enjoy this nice cutscene, which we should probably just edit out. But it's cool. I mean, you know, now's a great time to drink some iced coffee or eat that half-eaten cookie that you have left on the table. Anyway, start of Phase 4. We're going to leave at the end of the video where to put the marker C or D. I have a video, it's a D marker in my video here. But everyone just needs to stand in the very, very center of C to avoid all the coming AoE attacks. Burn the boss down, and then towards the middle, 2 towers will spawn. Main tank takes the tower by the C, off tank goes off to the side by number 2, and just mans that tower. You man your towers, you mitigate. Big heal check during this phase, so lots of healing, especially if you only have one healer. But if you want to super cheese it, and you don't have a C marker or someone with a marker already set up for you, you can just dodge these AoEs, and getting hit by them is not going to hurt you. Maybe if you get hit by more than 3, you'll die, but it's totally cheesable to just run around like a chicken with your head cut off and kill the boss as fast as you can. It's totally doable. I wish you all the best of RNG luck. Thank you very much for watching. I have been reading the comments, and thank you everyone who has subscribed and commenting on my videos. You are a godsend and an inspiration to me, and I keep making more of these videos just for you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I will see you on the next one. Maka out. As promised, here is where your C is located. A is the north marker, and 1 is your west marker. So C is going to be in your northwest, underneath the tip of the arrow, but hanging over the edge towards the west a little bit. Here's a closer look at it with some really bad drawings. I hope you find that helpful, and of course, 2 adorable mascots, Pixie and Magic, your white mage and black mage cats. 12 bless you. Thanks for watching.